Which one do I wear? Oh, well, my Fox Ryan. So they have Fox. I'm not wearing that. At least not this video. But yesterday was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. I saw Wreck-It Ralph 2, which Vanellope von Schweetz is up here. I'm gonna grab her. But yeah, I saw Wreck-It Ralph 2, and I loved it. And I really love the movie. I have a review on it. Go check it out. I highly recommend to go see it in theaters. But the thing is, also, like, while watching this movie, I actually, or at least later on, I actually noticed after watching the Black Video Game Nerd do a review on Wreck-It Ralph, I actually noticed that he brought up something that I also kind of noticed, but it didn't come to mind until he brought it up, and also makes a reason for why I brought up the Gravity Falls hat. And it's because Wreck-It Ralph did a lesson that Gravity Falls did, but 10 times better. And because when this episode came out of Gravity Falls, I can't remember exactly which episode was. It was I do know what happened in the episode, but basically, and I think it spans like a couple episodes. But basically, in Gravity Falls, the last season of it, there was an episode where Grunkle Ford told Dipper that he could be his apprentice. That he could join that Dipper could join him and be his apprentice. Learn about the supernatural. Basically, his parents would let him stay with him and like go to school with his Grunkle and learn everything he ever wanted to learn. Learn about science, magic, learn about the multiverse, probably hunt down monsters. Everything Dipper ever wanted, he would be able to get. But in the end of that episode, I'll bring the end of the episode in a bit, but basically, if that sounds familiar, if you've seen Wreck-It Ralph 2, there is a very similar thing where, in a similar fashion, Vanellope, is tired of her old life. She wants something new. She wants something that's unpredictable. Something that she really wants is unpredictability. And so when they go to Slaughter Race, she finds what she's always dreamed of. She's even offered a chance to do what she dreams of for her life forever if she wanted to. Everything she ever dreamed of is right there in front of her. And it's similar in both Gravity Falls and in Wreck-It Ralph. There is also the character who doesn't want that to happen, who wants everything to stay the same and for them to always be together and always stay together. In this version, in Gravity Falls, it was, of course, Mabel, while in this version, it is Ralph. And it's actually funny because the roller kind of switched between them. But in any case, the two, and basically how it plays out is in Gravity Falls, which spoilers for Wreck-It Ralph, I recommend it. Spoilers for Wreck-It Ralph, in Gravity Falls, Dipper, for whatever reason, says, "You're right, Mabel. I should give up my dreams of everything I've ever wanted, and all the dreams I ever wanted, to learn all the things I can, to learn about the universe, and have adventures with my Grunkle and stuff like that. All of that, I'm gonna give it up for you because we're gonna be together forever." Even though, I'm assuming at some point, unless let's say they do get older and they get married, or maybe they don't get married. I don't know. Maybe one of them gets married, one of them doesn't. Because Mabel's libido is apparently just rampant and wants to date everything that has two legs and X and Y chromosomes. But actually, in some cases, some people have shipped it for never beside the point. Even then, not even two legs, because she tried to date a merman. In any case, at some point in their lives, they're not going to live together. They're not going to be with each other all the time. Unless, again, whoever they marry with, which Dipper is most likely going to be Pacifica, whoever they marry with, and they still apparently are going to live together in the same house, I don't think that's what's going to happen. While in Wreck-It Ralph's case, it actually shows what I think would most likely happen and how Gravity Falls should have set this up and finished it, because Mabel is pissy throughout the entire episode. Like, you're gonna leave me, you're betrayed. Like, if she betrayed him, like, no, you're being a freaking asshole, not letting him do his dream. While in Wreck-It Ralph's case, even though Ralph is an a-hole and it is kind of a source of the film, spoilers for the end, eventually they do part ways. Not so much in a sense of they're never going to see each other again. No, they will meet each other again. Like, even though, like I said, like it'd be like in 2 months or something like that, every so often, but they still keep in contact. They still call each other. Vanellope does follow her dream and eventually finds what she wanted and finds happiness. And Ralph also kind of not moves on, because he still calls Vanellope, I think, like every day, I'm assuming. And he still, keeps in contact. They both still keep in contact with each other. They both still are friends. They still are together in a sense. Friendship, because even friendship, or in that case, just like that stuff, like between distances, isn't something that can be easily broken if it's, a true friendship, relationship, stuff like that. Friendship. See how many times I said friendship in that mark? I think more than Kingdom Hearts. But in any case, but yeah, like I was kind of noticing that Wreck-It Ralph did it better. Like, in the sense, because Gravity Falls tries to paint it like Dipper's the a-hole for wanting to follow his dream. For wanting to be... And, like, here's the thing. There's a difference between, like, let's say they do, like, the standard band kind of thing. Where, like, oh, they grew together, they're a band together. But, like, no, we don't want the whole band, just you. And the guy kind of just dicks over everyone else who's in their band to try to do it on his own and leaves his friends to the wayside. In this, it's very different. In this, it is literally someone trying to follow their dreams, and someone else is trying to hold them back to keep them in simplicity, to keep them in something that they're bored of or don't want to do, something that will make them sad. And the other person wants to sacrifice their happiness for their own. In the other way around, this character wants to go find their happiness and not stay in the simplicities and stuff like that. What two people want doesn't have to be the same thing, and you can still be friends, or brother or sister in Gravity Falls' case, and still love each other. And love each other like that. Or, be connected, be best friends, stuff like that. And that's why I think Wreck-It Ralph did this way better than Gravity Falls ever did, in that sense. Because how Gravity Falls should have ended, it should have ended with Mabel going home, yeah, but still happy that her brother, and like, I'm sure Mabel is going to have a great life, and Dipper, with Grunkle, with Ford, being there, learning what he wants to, becoming the man he wanted to be, becomes, great. Because they try to paint it like he's the a-hole, and I'm like, why? He's trying to follow his dreams, and he has it right there, the key to his dreams, everything he ever wanted, it's right there. And again, like, the bad version of Wreck-It Ralph would have been that Vanellope goes, I know I want happiness and stuff like that, but I'm going to stay with Ralph because he's sad and lonely, and because he's sad and lonely. And that'd be sad, because even though Wreck-It Ralph, how it ends, it is kind of sad, because they're not together. Spoilers again for that. They're not, doing the same thing over again that they've apparently been doing for 6 years. But, they're not doing the same over and over again, and, like, they kind of have to things are kind of shifted around, but she's happy, and Ralph learns to be happy as well. He even learns to do other new things. Even though, again, like, right now, I would love to go back to Texas and be with my brother, which eventually, at some point, I'm going back to Texas. But still, it is like, we still keep in contact. We still call each other. I need to keep playing Assassin's Creed, because, like, he's going way far ahead of me. But, you don't need... But, yeah, like, Gravity Falls, I think, did the worst version, or, like they said, the Hollywood version, which I won't say is not true. Like, that could happen. But I feel like what Wreck-It Ralph did was the better version of this. The point where it's like, you don't try to sacrifice your friends, your families, whatnot's happiness just to hold them back. You don't do that. Especially not against their will, kind of. Especially not against their will or try to sabotage them. No. And I like that. I like that Wreck-It Ralph shows kind of the better version of that. But yeah, this is just a quick video I wanted to do. Tell me what you guys think. What do you guys think? Do you think Wreck-It Ralph did it better? Or do you think Gravity Falls did it better? I think Gravity Falls' version, even though I do like the show, there is a reason why I have their goddamn hat. And mind you, it took me like 2 years to find that goddamn hat in Hot Topic because it kept selling out. And then again, like someone else was like, I've seen that like in the thing. Shut up. Yeah, this is a quick thing. Just a quick thing. Don't get the down below. Just watch the video. And later. I wish Disney Infinity never really ended, because I would have loved if they continued making like different things, especially because then I wanted to see if I could find Vanellope's cart. Probably could find it on eBay or something, but still.